tiny. You know, you get the mini. What they called? Mince pies. It was about the size of that.
Mini mince pies.
It was about the size of that on a plate. There was two times the bigger of it, and then a little swab of
custard.
I
know. It's like they do, like you said, they do that like squiggle custard, don't they? It just goes across.
Yeah, it makes it look nice.
But in America,
but we're
you get a
paying
bucket of custard.
Yeah, it makes it look nice, but it's not what we're paying for. It's not good.
So Russ has said it's extra time in the footy, and it's finished at 2-2. Whoop whoop to the football team. And Mike's put, you think that's bad? The new place we have down here is like 22 quid for a steak. Oh, what a stinger. For a steak, man. Oh, I love steak. What's your favourite steak?
No, I don't know the difference between steak.
You don't know the difference? You've got like sirloin, you've got rump, or whatever it's called.
Just meat for me.
Just meat. I just want some meat. I don't care which kind of steak it is. Just give me some goddamn
just slap
meat.
some meat on my plate. I'll be happy with that.
Well, you're women. All women like meat.
Coast to coast. It's called.
Coast
that restaurant.
What a stupid name for a restaurant.
I know. Stupid.
Come down to coast and we'll rip you off with a big ginormous steak on a plate. And if you think you're getting side salad, you can think again. Yeah! That will be an extra tenner.
Those bloody piddly little bits of bloody salad they give you, it's not even worth
That's why I like
time.
Places where you get like, is it Beefeater, where you get like the unlimited salad bars and things like that.
Well, not Beefeater, but there's other ones like Harvester. Harvester, you get unlimited salad.
Harvester food is so nice, isn't
Harvester is my favourite.
Nice little sing in there. Thank you. Thank you for your little song there.
It is, it's my favourite.
Why is it your favourite? What, you just think it's generally nice food?
No, because it's more my style of food. What I can order pretty much anything on the menu and I'll be happy with it. You get unlimited salad, so if you're waiting for God knows how long for your flipping meal, you don't have to starve there. You can actually snack on a bit of salad.
Well, I like Chinese.
I like Chinese, but Chinese is very expensive.
It is. It's like, do you remember when me and you were saying, me, you and my other half,
nightmare.
and we were saying, weren't we, that it's a rich man's meal, Chinese, because it's
a
rich man's meal because it's so goddamn expensive. It's like coast to coast, like 22 quid for a steak-a-rooney, isn't it?
Steak-a-rooney. Well, they don't quite have a steak in Chinese, but no, but it's along those lines.
They do half a duck, but sometimes I like full duck. Yeah, I do like full duck.
I love that.
But they are against the rabbit.
Sauce.
Chinese people are against the rabbit.
Yeah, because they think they bring them luck.
What, the rabbit?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of a lucky rabbit's foot?
No, but the one thing I do like about Chinese, the fortune cookies.
No, I think they taste like cardboard.
What do you mean taste like? Oh no, they're the things where you snap them open and you get the piece of paper inside.
You do know you do eat the actual fortune cookie.
Oh, you can eat the fortune cookie?
Yeah.
I just bin them. I thought it was like a shell that the piece of paper came in.
Oh my fucking god. That is like your dessert at the end of the meal, you dip.
Yeah, but I don't want to eat. That's not dessert. Dessert
is
like
that's what I mean.
Slab of chocolate cake. That's a dessert. Not.
It tastes like
here's
cardboard.
A little fortune cookie, and you can even eat the piece of paper inside that says
you're actually meant to eat
you're going to be rich in 2 weeks.
No, it's bullshit. I don't understand half. I don't even understand half the bloody fortune cookies because they're talking jiggly jobbly jip.
Okay, what do you think of Indian food?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh,
I don't like the after effect either.
When it goes down the back passage.
Combo!
Squirts in the morning on the toilet.
Oh, man.
Actually, funnily enough, right, this is really disgusting, but I saw this thing on the website and it showed you all the different styles of poo and the different names of it as well. Absolutely disgusting.
What do you mean all the different what?
Well,
there's human, you mean?
Yeah, there's different names of poo. You've got, like, the runaway Malteser, which is like the galloping trots. Like, right. you know, fill the toilet.
Don't need the sound effects, alright.
And then you've
interesting information, people.
And then you've got the Nutty Butty Full of Tears, which is like the lumpy one with the peanut butter in it.
It makes it sound so nice, even though it's so disgusting shit.
It sounds so nice.
It makes it sound like, oh, he's talking about some very nice stuff there.
Oh, yeah. Do you fancy a bit of Nutty Butty Full of Tears like Britney Spears?
It makes it sound really nice, but it's really not.
Tastes like church bread.
Yeah, it does. It tastes horrible.
What, fortune cookie.
It does. Actually, that's quite a good resemblance, actually, Magic Mike. That's actually quite good.
I've only had church bread once, and that's when Liz gave it to me.
Yeah, I've had it once.
It's not very nice. It's a bit stale. I think they store it, like, in the basement. Where... Oh, I'm pretty certain that's where they store it, down in the basement. Throw it to the rats occasionally, all the leftovers. Here, Raddies. Oh, crazy.
What do you mean they do that? It's like a little basement and like a little larder down there or something where they keep it in the fridge so it goes step.
No. No. You're mocking me, aren't you? No, seriously. It is, I swear that. It tastes like poo-tang. They say, have some fresh bread. The Lord wanted you to have this. Did he hell? It's come from the basement.
Actually, it's meant to stand for his body, have a part of his body, you mean? His
What, the
flesh. Yeah. Because the blood, it symbolises, the wine symbolises his blood. That's why it's always red.
Yeah, but the wine is non-alcoholic. What's the point of that?
Well, because Christians don't drink, do they?
Not strictly true. I'm a Christian and I don't drink.
I don't know.
So I suppose that's a fair point.
I think it's like certain Christians that are really, because my neighbours next to my partner, my neighbours next to my partner, they're actually Christian, married, and they don't drink. They won't drink.
So basically,
heavily religious.
They believe in sherry, though, don't they?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I was saying
Did
that.
you never go to church when you were
My
younger?
nan goes to church and she knocks down the sherry.
Knocks down the sherry.
She
Oh,
does.
a couple of bottles should do it tonight.
No, seriously. You know when you get a little
I
sherry.
like the way you say that. You say it quite a bit. Seriously?
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 But no,
what
it's
the
not.
hell?
No,
Seriously?
you know you get little Cheryl.
Cheryl. Tongue-tied.
Cheryl. Get a Cheryl Cole one. No,
Have a little glass of Cheryl Cole.
Sherry glasses. And
Sherry.
she can knock a couple of those
Sherry
down.
or Cheryl?
Cheryl Cole glasses.
Cheryl Cole. See, I'm doing it now. It's contagious.
You know when you say hairy cup?
Hairy cup?
You don't know cup.
Cup.
You know when you say hairy cup?
Hairy cup.
Cheryl Cole hairy cup.
Cheryl Cole. Cheryl Cole hairy cup. What's that from?
You know when you say a hairy cup?
Hairy cup. Don't go around saying hairy cup.
No.
Want a cup of tea in a hairy cup?
You know when you say you lick windows as well? Do you not know what that means?
Lick windows?
Yeah.
I don't go around licking windows. I'm not insane. Oh, lick windows. Yeah, I'm so glad that I'm so glad the listeners cannot see what you're pointing at because that's just pure filthy.
And that's what a hairy glass is.
You're pointing down to the hairy glasses. They don't look like hairy glasses.
Sherry Cole's hairy glass.
Sherry Cole's hairy glass. I do now because where you just pointed. Just for the record, guys, she pointed at her vagina. I had to share that so you know what she was pointing at.
I pointed down south.
Down south? Yeah, that would have been a better choice.
Yeah.
She pointed down south and there's me playing it out going, she's pointing to her vagina.
God, you should have said, oh, she's pointing to a muff. Or something like that.
Yeah, she's pointing down to her muff box, man.
Muff box.
Muff box.
I don't like it when they call it. What's that word?
What?
They call your area as a
Vagina.
certain word. No, it's
I love that word,
disgusting.
vagina.
I forgot what it's called. My partner uses it sometimes.
The A.
Muff.
The muff.
Or muff or something like that.
That's what our microphones
Or
look
the
like.
pung chang.
The poo chang. Oh, love.
So I've
bit of
heard
poo
someone
chang
actually
tonight.
say that, and it's horrible. The
There
pung
is some
chang.
funny words out there for private parts, though, isn't there? For men and women, it's just some real crazy words out there.
I don't want to go because they're proper wronging because it makes you think of different things.
There is. Well, that's the trouble. On the tube, haha. Just shout it out, laugh out loud. In other words, just get it out, Grace. So what's
on the tube? What?
What's
We're
on
talking about dirty things on the tube now.
Yeah, Mike's whacking one off in a sock on the tube. You bad man, Mike. Bad man.
You're getting a slap with the booty.
If you get caught by that guard, that's going to be an extra 22 quid.
No, I've seen people do disgusting things like in public, like urinate up the bloody wall.
Urinate up the wall. Well, if you cut short, sometimes you just got to take a whiz, haven't you? Are you saying you've never got cut short?
Yeah, but you can urinate, but you don't have to urinate up the wall, do you?
Yeah, you do. Spell your name. It's a man's thing.
So my actual partner did that.
Women can't spell their name like
My
when they're on
partner
the floor.
did that with his mate. He actually had a challenge who could get the pee the highest.
And if you can shoot it up 6 feet in the air without
But the only
getting wet.
downfall is that if you shoot up too much, then it comes back and hits you in the head. So
Yep.
little bit of a lesson.
The worst
there.
one, when you wake up in the morning, right, you got a banging erection, you go for a piss and it shoots upwards. You try controlling that.
I was about to say I've never.
Well, no,
really
you
had
wouldn't have that
problem.
because you're a female with a
I was
muff.
just about to say I've never really had that problem.
Poonani.
Yeah, I hate that word. I don't like it.
Poonani.
I don't like it when they call it
The
that.
poonani in the A box.
I don't like it.
You don't like it, yet you've
Punani.
got one.
No, I didn't say that. I just don't
You've
like
got
the.
such a dirty mind.
No, but I don't. It wasn't me. It was Mike. Come on,
Yeah,
lad.
well, Mike likes a bit of poonani occasionally. Punani, my
Go down
punani.
to the basement.
Go down to the basement and
It's
talk
like
that
one of those
punani.
creepy geeks that go down to the basement with a sock.
I know what Jordan's doing right now. He's saying giggity. He does.
We haven't actually heard much from him lately.
Yeah,
actually.
where is he? Where is
He
he,
said
man?
that he said he was going and then he'd be back soon, but he hasn't been back since. So
Oh,
I don't know.
he'll be back. He does this. He just does disappearing acts occasionally.
Caboose.
A little bit wee, a little bit woo. That's what he does.
And where's
I'd rather
Jordan?
do that
I know he's
than
watching
pay
his-
to go to the toilet in London. Oi, you cuss in London. This is where we're live from. Look, we've got the biggest big wheel, the most unstable thing in the world. You
I know.
beat that. Yeah. And plus, we've got an underground. We
Where's
can tramp on every
Jordan
platform
gone?
and chewing gum on every seat.
Where's
Beat
Jordan
that.
gone?
Huh?
Where's Jordan gone?
I don't know
I
where
know he's
Jordan's
watching
gone.
his footy, but he's not like saying.
No, that's Russ. Russ is watching the football. Jordan's just...
Yeah, sorry, I meant Russell.
Yeah, they all blend in the same, don't they?
Russell.
Russ and Mike. Now, Mike is somebody that we chat to on Skype. And then we've got Russ, we chat to him as well. And then Jordan, he used to work for Diverse. And then basically we closed down for a while. But... So that's it. I can't believe... See, this is what I hate, because Monday nights and Tuesday nights on Spreaker, right?
Spreaker.
There's Spreaker, right? They're just so quiet. It's just... They're ghost towns.
It's
Ghost towns.
Monday night.
Monday night. Monday, Tuesday night. I'm going to have to bring you back on a weekend show, I think, on a
Monday
Saturday.
night.
But bring you back
It's
on
the
a
most
Saturday show, I
boring
think.
night of the week.
Sunday nights are the most boring night of the week.
No, I can entertain myself quite well on Sunday night.
I bet you can.
I
know
didn't mean any pun by that. I was like, I just can.
Your naughty ramping rabbit comes out on a Sunday.
know.
I bet you do own a ramping rabbit.
Hey, Russell, nice to hear from you.
Change
even though
the
it is a
subject
goal.
there. Change the subject.
I have, look.
I
He's got
know.
another goal, look. 3-2.
Go!
Shame you not, bleh.
Wimbledon
York
3,
City-
York City
York
2,
City's not
3-2.
winning, and that's what he's supporting, so boo.
Yeah, exactly.
Boo.
Well, I didn't think Russ even likes Wembley.
I know.
You don't know?
I know.
I don't know. You remind me of that thing on Horrid Henry. You probably haven't seen it.
I've seen a bit of it.
That little guy that goes, I don't know. When you ask him a
What
question, he's
little
like, I
guy?
don't know. I can't think of his name.
All I can think is Horrid Henry.
Horrid Henry reminds me
Reminds
of
me
my
of
son
my
Kyle.
brother.
Yeah, and your brother, yeah.
My brother when he was
Kyle
little.
And your brother, yeah, definitely. That is definitely Horrid Henry. Little wind-up merchant.
Tell them what I said about
No.
your kids when your kids get together, what they are.
Oh, my kids when we get together. What did you say? You said
They're like
That's it, Dynamite.
the two parts of mine Dynamite. Once
Yeah.
you get them together, they
you've
explode.
got my eldest son who is 10, and he likes to wind
Wind
up
his
the
little
brothers,
brother.
wind up the little brothers, and then you've got my little 6-year-old that thinks he's some sort of superhero. I'm Hulk, must smash.
But
And
he is. He's
but-
quite aggressive, isn't he? He comes at you like a bullet a gate. He's like, ah!
He did. He come in from school today, right? And he booms him, right? He comes running up to my face, puts his hand in my face, and says, "Don't tell Grace about that." And I'm like, "What the hell? What happened to hi, Dad? How are
Let's
you?"
get this right. He comes in, bams through the door, bam, 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 throws his stuff down, and then I look at you, goes, "Has he had a bad day or something?" And that goes upstairs, bam, 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 and then you start telling me
How's
what,
it go? How's it go?
you know, about things.
Do the sound effect again.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that's it. A boom, boom, boom.
By
and
the
a
way,
bam, bam, bam.
this is only a 6-year-old kid making this kind of noise. Yeah, and then he comes that down. You start telling me what's actually been bothering him, and then he comes up to you and goes, "No, Dad, don't you tell her."
That hand went right in the face.
I know, he went right in his face.
You've been tangoed.
No, seriously, it was like really aggressive and everything. I was like, "No, don't you tell her." And he's like, "All right."
Yeah, I think he's had a bad day, bless him.
And he had a really bad day at work. He really did.
The kids that beat Russ on the 8-ball game of pool. Yes, that would be right, Mike. Russell played a game of pool against, I think it was LJ or Carl, I can't remember, one of them.
Yeah.
And he actually got beaten. And he was like, "I can't believe I've been beaten by a kid, how embarrassing." And then Liz, right, my girlfriend Liz, right, she played Russell, and she kicked his butt over and over again. So he got his butt kicked by a child, he got his butt kicked by a girl. But then I played, and he just kicked my butt like 7 times in a row.
What does that say about you?
It says that I can't play pool.
I can't. I
you
don't
not?
know how to play.
No, you're probably one of these people that just whack the balls around the table a couple of times.
No, I did. I went on holiday with my partner, and he goes, "Go on, play with me," and I just couldn't do it. I just like doing. Most of them just come off the table because I couldn't hit them properly.
Do you actually aim?
No. I don't know